Excuse me. And we're back and still have 20 minutes to go to load in. And I just realized, crap. Can I minimize this? There, we can do this. I just realized I installed the new drivers yesterday, but I didn't set my PhysX settings and whatnot. I always do this. I'm always about the little bit of extra frame rates and smoothness. Don't need ultra. G-Sync is on. Maximum performance. Every time I click that, I think in the voice lines of Crysis 3, the suit. And this doesn't make a difference whatsoever if you put it on performance. Apply. Hopefully that'll help solve our crashing issue. I'm hoping that that's what's doing that. Because this having to reload into the game, take half an hour just to re-log in is starting to irritate me. And so far, this has been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it when it's working. Hopefully I can rename these in my YouTube channel to like part 1 and part 2. Because I know that the first one cancels out abruptly. I don't even know when it stopped. All I know is that my streaming software just quit. Said, nope, no more. I was hoping that this kind of thing, the queuing for login and whatnot, would not be a thing for the second beta. Because they had a lot of this last weekend. Like, I was hoping it would be less of an issue. I knew it would still happen. But I just, be nice if the wait times were a little bit shorter. The first stream, for anyone who hasn't watched it, I didn't get into the game for almost 45 minutes. Just constant loading. Oh, 15 minutes left. Put my armor back on. Oh, this is just taking ridiculously long. Gotta wonder what's causing it too. I wonder. Go to Reddit. And look on the Diablo IV forum. $13. All right, let's see what there is here on our Diablo 4. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the forums about this right now. Yeah, people talking about crashes and disconnects repeatedly, just over and over again. 2-hour long wait times. I guess I shouldn't complain about 15 minutes. Although it was, before I came back, it was actually in the 30s. Yeah, they're even talking about the specific error code that we were getting that causes us to have to leave the game. I've seen a 16-minute queue, an error, a 35-minute queue, an error, and now a 45-minute one. Jeez. Yeah, it even says that error code from the Blizzard forums. When you receive this error code, it means you've disconnected. You'll need to exit the game and re-queue. Sadly. Sadly? It is what it is. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. The sad thing is that we can expect this on launch day as well. This is kind of par for the course for uber popular series when they launch. And the fact that this is an online only game, it is what it is. I haven't played far enough in this beta yet to actually experience other players in my world yet. So far it's been your standard Diablo experience, that solitary, hero journeying in the dark. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about other players running around in the world. I know that dungeons are instanced at least. So if I go into a dungeon alone, no one else is coming with me. 6 minutes left. Doesn't make for the most eventful stream though, folks. I'm sorry. Hopefully, once we get back in this time, we'll get a decent chunk of playtime. Hopefully we won't get that 316 error. 316,697 or something like that. It's funny though, we all know this kind of shit's gonna happen, especially with a big release and an online release, and yet we still all act surprised when it happens, even though we shouldn't be. I'm not going to say we shouldn't be irritated that it happens. Yeah, we should be. But you can be irritated all you want. It's not going to change how your experience goes. One thing we can be certain of right now is there are a ton of people at Blizzard right now on the Diablo team going bonkers trying to fix this stuff. This is definitely going to be, for any company regardless, for any launch of any product, it's going to be an quote-unquote all hands on deck type of situation. Like I was talking about earlier in the beginning of this stream that got broken, Star Citizen's going through the same thing right now. Huge patch, changing massive things. This is a brand new game, but changing massive things and an unprecedented level of players trying to join in. This is what happens. It just sucks. I wouldn't mind the long login time quite so much if I wasn't getting the disconnects. Obviously, because then I'd be able to play the game. So, you know, if I have to log off for some reason and then wait in a longer queue as they bring up server capacity, yeah, okay, fine. It is what it is. But getting booted out of my game repeatedly now is not fun. Not fun. Less than 1 minute left. Queued for login. And then we're going to queue again. You watch. Or will we get in right off the bat this time? Come on. Logging, connecting to. Oh, here we go, folks. Queued. Less than 1. I told you it was going to happen again. Logging in again. I know this is one thing I'm starting to dislike in a lot of video games is the always online requirement. Okay? I want to be able to play my game whenever I want to play my game. I would very much like offline ability. And for this, all that would mean is that other players aren't in the world. Maybe if you're offline, have... Oh, come on! Of course. And now we have to do the queue all over again. Jesus Christ. Another 25-minute wait. We waited 35 minutes to get in and crash out. God damn it. You know, if I had a better computer, I could put this on the side screen until it was time to log in and put something else up for us to play and enjoy while we're waiting to get into Diablo 4. I just got that new, it's not new, an older game, but it came out for free on Epic Game Store, is Warhammer 40k Gladius, and it's basically Sid Meier's Civilization in the 40k universe. It's got some different mechanics, but I'm kind of looking forward to digging into it. We could be playing that right now because it's turn-based. I could instantly save it, stop, and get out if we're about to load into this game. But my computer is not good enough to run that at an acceptable frame rate or look. Excuse me, with all of the stuff going on in the background, you know, my streaming software, Discord, the YouTube chat, this would not be a point to it. I will say this though, folks. If we wait through this last bit and error out and have to get into the queue again, I'll probably call the stream at that point because it's just, the stability is not there and it's not worth it. Nobody wants to join into my stream to watch the loading screen any more than I do. So we'll see. If we get into game, then, you know, great. Let's see what we can see. I do think with that one Blood Nova ability, the area of effect spell around us that drains out health and causes an explosion of damage, I do think that means that I have to be a bit more aggressive. I don't think it matches up well with the ranged main attack that I have. I think it would be a better synergy with maybe like the scythe attack that hits multiple enemies. I can't remember what that was. Arc Scythe or something like that. That might be a better mix. Because it is, I admit, it is feeling somewhat misbalanced. Maybe it's because I'm so early in the early game, the tutorial area, so to speak. Because my main ability is killing most things quicker, but I don't draw any closer to them. Yeah, I think if I do get in, I'm going to respec. I'm going to take a different secondary skill. Because I like the ranged ability. Yeah, I like the ranged ability. of the generator attack, the essence generator. I want something a little more within match for the spender. Raising the skeletons is fine. I'm going to keep that, obviously. Oh, come on. "17 minutes. Yeah. Just repeat. It's the error code was 316719. Okay, I knew I was wrong on the last three. Yeah, they're just repeatedly in Reddit. So, oh my god, this one person has a 129-minute queue. Wow. Yeah. You know what? It kind of makes me glad. I was bummed out because I wanted to take today off. Didn't work out. I wanted to take the day off to play this. And that would have been such a waste of money to take the day off to sit in queue like this. I've spent more time in queue than actually controlling a character in game. By a long shot. Oh, shoulder. Oh, somebody's viewing in. Welcome to the queue. Hope I can keep you entertained. Jump in the chat, say hi. We are going for a necromancer character right now that I am going to have to respec because the skills that I chose don't go together. Fortunately, that's not going to be too hard. This to just suddenly load in. I would have actually thought that after last weekend's beta, this wouldn't have been this bad. Although, every queue that I've been in so far has at least been shorter than the last ones. First one was 45 minutes. I think then a 35. Then a couple of 20s. This one was 22, I think. I have spent more time waiting for a login than I have actually playing the game. From what I've seen so far, though, it's quite cool. 12 minutes left. Well, somebody jumped in, but not surprisingly they left, considering there's nothing going on. Oh man, this is sad. And this is definitely going slower than by the minute, I think. Seems like it anyway. Approximately 10 minutes left now. Most people are saying that they haven't been able to play for more than 20 minutes. Maybe I got lucky in my first round there. Wow. Yeah, some people are getting some monstrously large queue times right now. It's too bad. Like I said, it's not unexpected. It's not unexpected at all. I was hoping for it to be a little bit better than this, considering they said they'd made a lot of improvements after last weekend, but it is what it is. So far, this extended version, or second episode of the live stream, I'm going to end up probably combining the two of them together just to make one. Maybe. So far, this entire second half of my streaming has been in this queue. I don't even know if I'm going to bother keeping this. No one's going to want to watch this. Still, to be fair, Blizzard did warn us about that this was coming, that it was going to intentionally happen, as they stressed certain hardware and shit. Yeah, something like Civ or that 40k Gladius game would actually be perfect if you had the hardware to run it all. And if you didn't want to risk crashing the beta, which I don't. I don't want to fire up the Epic Game Store, fire up, 40k Gladius. Excuse me. Only to have it crash this out and I have to jump into the queue again. Come on, let me in. I just want to play. This seems to be definitely taking longer than the approximate time left. Approximately 5 minutes. And then I'll enter queue number 2 and maybe end up back out here again. Somebody on the Diablo Reddit asking if this is appropriate for their 11-year-old. Definitely not appropriate for kids. Approximately 3 minutes. There's a discussion to have. Is Diablo 4 appropriate for kids? I would say it depends on the kid. How old they are. This has definitely got some disturbing themes in it, though, so I would say for younger kids, no. For teenagers, yeah, sure. I think by the time you're, 13, 14, 15 years old, you're capable of recognizing the difference between reality and a video game. Or at least you should be if your parents told you how reality works. No, honey. Saying special words in a different language does not open a portal to the demons of hell. I mean, you can tell your kids that. You can tell them that this is a game. It's not real. However, there is quite a few adult themes in Diablo 4, or even in the Diablo franchise, but in Diablo 4 that, yeah, I wouldn't sit down my grade 1 nephew in front of this game. High schooler? Yeah, okay, whatever. They've seen worse on HBO. Especially once you're in your mid-teens. But for young kids, yeah, no, this is not for them. Less than 1 minute left. Can I please actually get into the game this time? After a 45-minute segment, though, waiting for login, if it kicks me back out to the login, it crashes the game. Well, I'm sorry, folks. I'm just going to end the stream at that point. It's not... It'll have shown itself to be not stable enough for an actual stream. What I'll probably do in that case is... I will record my gameplay when I'm in, and then I'll edit it together and maybe throw it up the end of the weekend or something like that. I think that's actually a plan. I'll record my gameplay and edit it a bit. Again, come on! 6 minutes left. It's so nice being put into queue after queue after queue. I'm gonna wait for this one. Because so far, every single time it's been a double queue. At least, though, the second one has always been short. Less than 10 minutes. Usually less than 5. Although I'd have to go back and check my VODs, my prior attempt at a live stream today, and this one as well. There it is. I've got an injury from work that causes the nerve in my arm to just buzz and hurt. There's this one spot on the forearm that if I can press down on it, it just, oh. It spreads it out a bit, but it also kind of helps relieve it. Sad thing is, it's never going to go away. Oh. You know what would make this slightly less irritating is if it actually counted down by the minute. Even if it was wrong. Like it said less than 1 minute there, and then, you know, logging in or whatever, like, and it just kind of loaded from there. But if right here when it says how many minutes left, it actually ticked down by the minute, you'd feel like it's progressing. It's probably going to drop down by 3 or 4 on this one, but meanwhile it feels like nothing's happening. I mean, to be fair, nothing is happening. Just not on our end, that's all. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is... Please tell me it didn't hang. Please just change. Please just change. Show me the game is still at least functioning. It went up! Are you fucking kidding me? I am so tempted to cancel and try to relog, but I know that will just put me in another 35 to 40 minute queue. Or longer, from what some people on Reddit were saying. this is bad. And you know, again, that if this was not a buggy beta, if this was a fully functioning, you know, live release that I could trust not to crash and all that kind of stuff, again, I would happily put something on my other screen for myself, or even just in a corner of this one, just to keep us occupied and entertained while we wait. Something that I could exit out of quickly and just get back into the demon slaying action. I can't believe that went up, man. I gotta put this thing back on. Oops. Bloody hell. Well, at least it went down that time. People are reporting that if you Alt-Tab out of the game, it will break. There are people asking for the install size to be reduced. This is only just one area of the game. This is going to be much bigger. Oh, we're logging in now, even though it said 7 minutes. Okay. We actually logged in. Please work. Let's get into it, folks. Our patience has been rewarded. Okay, this is actually queued for game. That's slightly different. It's putting players in. Yeah, here we go. Woo! Alright, first thing I want to do is respec. Okay. I like hemorrhage. And I had all three. Now I had blood surge. However, there we go. I think I might go with blood lance because it's ranged. I throw it. Same with that. Charges you forward and attacks with. Okay, no, I don't want that. I'm going to stick with blood-to-blood skills for now. And that's it for the points. Okay. We go all the way over here. Alright. Now. Oh, it's down there. I can't. How am I supposed... You can't get to that. Or is it through here? Huh. Wonder if there's a secret there. There we go. There we go. That'll be better. Okay. That's a better synergy than what I had. Buckler. I don't think that Hemorrhage and... what was it? Blood Nova? Blood Surge. Yeah. I don't think those two work together that well. You could probably make something of it, depending on how you play it, but... Call him up to heal the minions. I do like the looks of the game so far, folks. I'm not gonna lie though, aesthetically... not that word. Aesthetically, I need a scythe. This is a necromancer after all. I gotta start. I keep forgetting about my dash ability, and you can't do that. It's an integral part of combat now. Nope. Okay, what do I want to do here? I'm gonna go with increased essence. Oh, I like how they just reform instead of crossing over with you. It's gonna go. We need the return of pets so that we can have them pick up the gold that we're too lazy to. Oh, I got itchy nose. Oh yeah, let's put that down there. Show the frame rate going on. Like, this is 100 frames per second, by the way. I don't know if that's what the game is being limited to because I have everything on high. That's as fast as my monitor goes. I don't have the best machine in the world. I have a 3060, so at least I've got that. A decent... I've got 64 megs of RAM, or gigs, excuse me, megs. And SSD, and I can't remember what AMD I have offhand. It's 7 series? I can't remember. My machine is mid-tier, at best. Maybe slightly above mid-tier. Slightly. And yet, I'm running this game as fast as my monitor will let me. Everything turned up. I did have to enable DLSS, by the way.
When the storm has passed.
Actually, I wonder. Options. Let's turn DLSS off, and see what it does to the frame rate. There you go. Look at that. In the 50s. Everything's still set to max. You can see here, everything's set to high. As high as it goes. But I turned DLSS onto balanced. I'm going to try quality. Because I was maxing out at 100 frames a second. Let's max this out at 100 frames a second as well. Otherwise it gets screen tearing. That's at quality and I'm getting 90 frames a second. The beast escaped from this trap but didn't make it far. Whoever was hunting this creature is nowhere in sight. Okay. From what I've been seeing online too with this beta, crafting is going to be a big deal in Diablo 4. 100%. Oh, I'm full. No. That's +2 to all stats. I'll keep that. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll keep all of that. Mark is junk. Alright, so if I pick up anything else at this point, it's going to be just blues, and I'll drop base items for it. Nope. And yes, I very much am a check everywhere, check everything type of thing. Okay, there's the cabin. Love this dude's voice.
Is anyone here?
The healer's tools, they look freshly used. Whatever is brewing smells awful. Herbs, mushrooms, organs, not for cooking.
Hiding back here.
Just blood everywhere.
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry.
I don't think that's quite how I would react to someone being in my house that I didn't know.
That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true. But it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave
Her
you
hair
the
moved
blood
properly.
of Lilith.
Nice.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me. Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Yeah.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kiovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
Yeah. I've always wanted a voice that was gravelly like that. Okay. We will accompany him to Kiovashad. Awaken strong spirits. You know what? I'm not going to worry about breaking anything else. Let's just get to Kiovashad for right now.
This close is spreading.
At least money's easy enough to come by. Although it always was in Diablo. Oh, I killed the deer. Yeah, I'm smoking these guys right now, even at low level. Definitely still the tutorial section. Ore vein. Nice. Where am I going? Slay the Fallen. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't even realize that was a body I could interact with.
The angel in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud unless we can stop it. That's not
Oh, you can interact with it.
Kiobashad lies just ahead.
May Light of Faith in Arius. Mod by claw marks. Alright.
Road's blocked. Should clear up when the storm has passed.
I couldn't even tell that was a, like on the map, a road area to go through. Somehow I think this storm is not generally going to pass. That, like, rattlesnake sound the shamans make is dope. I like that.
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We have no
first...
time for this.
I gotta turn down the game music. Alright, that should be better.
To enter Kiobashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. Meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you!
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for years to get Lorath to do the ritual.
Lorath, that's his name.
Fine.
Yeah.
But this one stays.
I'll meet you inside.
Take a piece of
Look at this dude.
wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which
That guy
tells.
looks sick.
Then cast it into the brazier.
Describe it with the sin that troubles me.
So too will the light burn away your sin.
Nothing.
This is a waste of time.
Nothing troubles
Did you
me.
say something?
I am a necromancer. The dead not staying dead troubles me.
Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you. Welcome to Kiobashad.
Alright. Oh, I can talk to her too.
Well, a man that old has lived through some dark days. Explains why he's so cross.
Okay. I guess it does. What the? No, okay. No, come on! Oh, I should have known if... And I've got a requeue. Let's see how long the queue is going to be. 33 minutes. Alright, folks. I'm going to call it there. I'm going to keep playing and letting this load and whatnot. And I will record my video or my gameplay to edit it. Excuse me, holy cow, into a video later on. Until then, I hope you've enjoyed this attempt at a live stream. It's not one of my better ones, I know, but it is what it is. Give me a rating. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hope to see you again. You know, maybe like and subscribe. And until next time, I've been